I caught one of Minister Jack's videos, and I do follow him a lot. And I'm here to tell you about the myths of if anyone tells you that pussy is for free, I'm here to deconstruct that myth. Now, here's the thing. Don't get me wrong. Yes, that in this Western world of today, that you have nothing but the court system that has allowed these women to really be hypergamous more than anything, and that's just a fact. That the fact that these women are today are more hypergamous and superficial more than anything. And if any of you guys think that that the pussy is for free, you might want to really think about this again. Because, like I said, you got the court systems that's involved. A woman can sit there and get pregnant with just in a second like that, and she can dig up everything, your background, everything. That's why when you see these women going around here having sex with no good men, and they're giving that pussy up for free, you might want to really think about it. Now, don't get me wrong. Yes, there are condoms. Yes, there are birth control. 99% of these women can be sitting around lying. And I've heard situations, man, where most of these women would sit there and just get pregnant on purpose. Like in this reality show, what was it? Love and Hip Hop, where this Masika bitch, another show that does nothing but degrade Northwestern women, and especially the Northwestern black bimbo. Obviously, she gets in a physical altercation with Bird, which, don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that Mr. Bird was no better. And obviously, he didn't have no brain in his head. But then this woman goes out and have a flat out sexual encounter with this other shine, and she gets pregnant. Now, what does that tell you right there? That these women have no care in the world. And for you Northwestern bimbos that want to follow my channel, I'm going to tell you this, and you ain't going to like this. But a lot of you women are used up goods. That's just a fact. The only thing that the majority of you Northwestern bimbos are good for is just a simple screw, and that's it. And that takes no more than what? Maybe 5 minutes, 20 minutes, and that's it. But for you North American black men, y'all should not worry about what these women are screwing. Y'all should worry about bigger fish to fry. Now, if you plan on dealing with these North American bimbos, then there's 6 things you need to look for in these women. Number 1, she has to be docile. She has to be obedient, submissive, a good personality, and she has to be respectable, meaning she has to respect you and others. Definitely you. She has to respect you. And last and not least, she has to be emotionally available. Now, what I mean by emotionally available is she should not be having sex with other men. In fact, she shouldn't be worried about what her friends are doing and shit like that. She should be worried about your reality. Not what her friends are doing and all that bullshit. And I'm starting to realize why that is better for me to get less pussy than I realized. Because this is too much bullshit that's going on today. And that's just reality. I'm starting to see that these Northwestern bimbos, whether they're black women or Caucasian women, the only thing they can offer is a bunch of bullshit, and that's about it. They really have nothing to offer to the table. And that's what it boils down to. And a lot of you North American black Negroes, you really need to connect the dots in the situation, but Like I said, I see a bunch of you Negroes out in the streets. And if it does not apply, let it fly. But a lot of you Negroes have no fucking standards. You really don't. And let me tell you something. If anyone tells you that pussy's for free, you might want to really think long and hard about that shit. And like I said, let me go over this again. Number one, she has to be submissive, docile, obedient, and forgive me, I haven't put that in order. She has to have a good personality, and she has to be respectable, meaning she has to respect you first, and respect people around her. But she definitely has to respect you as a man, because remember, she's there to serve you, not the other way around. And shout out to Black Ram. I seen your videos the other day. I gotta say, I don't like controlling these women, which I will say this. And last but not least, she has to be emotionally available. You know what I mean? She can't be having sex with other men, and she shouldn't be worried about what her fucking friends are doing. That's just reality. Now, the thing about it is, I will say this, and I've heard the quote saying again, why do I want to control something that freely comes to you? And that's what these women ought to be doing. Freely coming to you. That's the key. Because like I said, now I'm not saying that there's nothing wrong telling these women this stuff. Nothing wrong with that. And I got to give, Black Ram 313 credit. I mean, he puts together hell of a videos, and I'm going to keep watching your videos, brother, because you make a valid point on a lot of things. And like I said, if she ain't doing those 6 things, then you shouldn't be dealing with her ass. And definitely if she ain't being submissive and obedient, if she ain't doing those things, you have no business dealing with her. And don't get me wrong, I don't mind approaching these women, because that's really what the game is to me. She has to be docile, submissive, obedient, good personality, respectable, and last but not least, emotionally available. That's the game to me. That's the way I see it. Now, don't get me wrong, I don't mind engaging with these women. I really don't. And I can respect men that don't give up their principles. But you got a lot of lost-ass Negroes out here today that are just plain fucking stupid. And I'll tell you, if anyone tells you that pussy's for free, you might want to really think long and hard. Because here's the thing. We're not thinking about 5 minutes. We're not thinking about right now. We're thinking about 5 years down the road, especially when you got the court systems. That child support that's going to kick your ass. Because once you're on that damn child support, guess what? You got to pay until you're fucking 18 years old. And if you're behind on that child support, you're going to jail. It's like a fucking treadmill. And Minister Jeff, I hate to tell you this, man, but hey, I follow your channel. I'm going to disagree with you as far as that pussy being for free. Because I'm thinking about that court system and shit down the road. And that's something you haven't even recognized. Even though that 9 times out of 10 that most of these clubs, I don't mind going to them here and there, but we already know what you're going to find in the clubs anyway. Bunch of dumbed down bimbos. They ain't got shit to say. Bunch of fucking goddamn bimbos that want to get drunk, that want to get attention, and that's it. But I'm going to go over it one more again. She has to be docile, submissive, obedient, good personality, respectable, meaning she has to respect you first. And she has to be emotionally available, meaning she can't be thinking about other men She has to be thinking about you. And fuck what her friends and family be telling her. If she wants to be in your reality. And with that, this is Carl Mitchell signing off. And like I said, if it doesn't apply, let it fly. With that, that's the game to me. And it's very simple. Oh, P.S. You want to find women that are eager to engage you. Because today, most of these Northwestern bimbos don't know how to engage a man. They really don't. And that's just reality. I mean, they don't know how to engage a man, period. That's just really what it boils down to. So with that, I hope you brothers get this game. I'm not an expert, but that's the way I see it. With that, I'm signing off.